Hi, and welcome to my kitchen. Tracht gut wird sein gut. I'm so glad you're here. And thank you for the comments. I appreciate it. And if there's anything you want me to talk about, please comment and tell me. If I could, I will. Thank you. Every gut wort is important. Thank you so much. And thank you, Tzirala, for this. And now, I know you want to know why in the world am I holding my husband's gartel. It's double the length of this. And I will tell you, I knit. I go to Esther in Borough Park. And every time I was knitting, my husband used to look at it and say, "You're making something for me?" In a joke, of course. And it never was. So I decided I'm going to knit a gartel. We're Lubavitchers, as I'm sure you already know. The Rebbe wore a silk gartel, 26 stitches across. That's what people said. Mine isn't 26, it's a little less. And I decided that I will make my husband a silk gartel. I like to knit with nothing less than the number 8 needle, nothing less. Because I like to see progress. This is done, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching, on a number 1 needle. Number 1, you could hardly see the needle. On very, very, very thin silk and a number 1 needle. But I decided I'm going to do it. And it's long. When did I decide to do it? On my trip, on one of my trips to, that year we went to Russia because there was a war in Ukraine. On one of my trips, it's 7 hours from Moscow to the city of Lubavitch. I started it on the bus. I got me one of those lights that you can light on whatever you're doing. I sat down and I started knitting on a number 1 needle on very thin silk. And one of my campers walks over and says, "What are you making?" I said, "A gartel." She looked at it and she said, "For a caterpillar?" Thank you very much. I said, "You know what? Let's make a challenge. I'm going to do 4 inches a day of this, and you ask me every night if I did the 4 inches. 4 was too much, 3 was too little. We settled on 3.5. At the end of the summer, this gartel was done. Not only was it done, breaks my heart, it was 10 inches too long. And we had to rip it. But Baruch Hashem, it got done. Why am I telling you about this? What's the point? 1 stitch at a time. I sometimes worked an hour and got this much work done. 1 stitch at a time. 1 step at a time. It gets done. It even got 2 done. 10 inches 2 done. 1 stitch at a time. We'll do it. Whatever we need to do. 1 step at a time. Whatever you have to do. Start. Start. The beginning is difficult. It looks like you'll never get there, but you will. There's so many things I need to do. 1 pound at a time. 1 anger at a time sometimes. 1 word too many that you shouldn't say. Stop 1 thing that you don't have to do at a time. Nur genug Musser. Seid gesund. Make it a great day and start your gartel, whatever your gartel is. B'virchas Mashiach now.